So I'm going to be using double knit. Let me just lift my camera up a little bit more so you can see it a bit clearer. By Woolcraft, it's baby care. So I'm just going to make a sample of a granny square to show you how to make these. Quite like them actually. I think I might make a blanket out of these. If you'd like me to make a blanket out of these granny squares, just leave me a comment down below and I'll make one. I'll show you how to do it. So I'll just get everything sorted out, sort my wool out, and I'll come back and I'll show you how to do these. So we're going to start as granny square with a magic ring. So you put your yarn over your forefingers like that. Wrap it on the top too. Make sure you've got a cross on your finger. Put the hook underneath that yarn and then just grab that one through. And then we're going to chain 2. Oops. 2. That's your first double crochet. So in this circle we need 12. So we need 11 double crochets. 2 chain will count as 1, so that's 12. So if you just put 12 double crochets into this circle, that's 3, 4, 5. I'll come back to you when I've got the 12 double crochets when we get to the end. I'll come back to you when I get here. So I'm just done with my last double crochet into this circle. So I've got 12, I've got 11 double crochets and 2 chains, so that's 12 altogether. So if you just pull your yarn end to close the circle up like that, put a slip stitch into your first chain that you've just done. Because I are changing colour, I'm just going to make the full granny square in this lilac. So you need to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your first double crochet plus 2 chain. So that's 4 chains. And then put a double crochet into the next chain on the top of the circle. So we're going all the way around here. So you should have 12 chains. Just pull that out a little bit tighter. So we're going to chain 2. 1, 2, then a double crochet into the next chain, then chain 2, 1, 2. Got something stuck to this yarn. Let me see if I can get it off. There we go. And then a double crochet into the next chain space, not chain space, into the top of the chain, sorry, 2 chain, then another double crochet into the top of this chain, and then 2 chain, and then a double crochet into there. So all the way around you did your 4 chain there, so that's a double crochet plus 2 chain, and then we did a double crochet putting it into the top of these stitches here, double crochet, then chain 2, then double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. So I'll go all the way around to the end and put a slip stitch into the top of this chain, and I'll show you what we do next. So I've just put my last double crochet into there, so I'm just going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then I'm going to just make a slip stitch into this, the top of this chain space. And I can just find it. There we go. So that's a slip stitch. If you're going to change colour, just pull your hook out and then get another colour and then just join it, and then you just sew the ends in. I'll just show you what it should look like. Just pull this to close this circle up. So you should have 12 double crochets all the way around this circle. These are called spikes on the pattern that I'm doing this granny square. Instead of just doing your 3 double crochet, I thought I'd just show you this pattern, which I think is quite nice actually. Just goes to show I've done that wrong, so nobody's perfect. But you can't tell. So there we go. So like I said, I'm gonna carry on using this lilac. Chain 2, sorry, 1, 2, and then we're going to put 2 double crochet in here, sorry. Get mixed up with all my words tonight. So there we go. you chain 2 and then 2 double crochets. Then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to put a double crochet back into the same space. So it's your corner, like you would do if you were doing a normal granny square. I'll show you. So this is your first corner. You've chained 2, you put 2 double crochets into that space there, chain 2, and then 3 more double crochets. We're not going to put a chain in the side, we're just going to carry on doing 3 double crochets into here. That's 1, 2, 3, and then another 3 double crochets into that next space. 1, 2, 3, and then into this next space here we're going to put a corner, so we're going to put 3 double crochets into there, chain 2, 1, 2, and then 3 more double crochets into the same space. That's 1, 2, 3. I'll just take my hook out and I'll show you what it looks like. So we've done a corner here, we've put 3 double crochet into there, 3 double crochet into there, and then we've done another corner. So that's what your granny square should be looking like. So you put 2 sides in and then a corner, so it's 3 double crochet, then 3 double crochet, then 3 double crochet, chain 2, and then 3 double crochet. So I'll meet you when we get here. Right, I'm nearly at the end of this granny square, so I'm just going to put my last 3 double crochets into this space. That's 2, 3, and then I'm just going to put a slip stitch into the top of this chain space here. So she'll show you what it looks like. It's not very good when you've got one pair of scissors and you can't find them. Right, anyway, so that's what your granny square should look like so far. So now what we're going to do now is we're going to put 3 chain all the way around these edges. So I shall show you what we do next. Oops. And if you're doing it in different colours, just cut it off and then just join your next colour of your yarn. So what we're going to do now is, because we need to get into this corner here, we're going to do a slip stitch into there, and then another slip stitch into the corner, and we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then into this corner again we're going to fasten it off with a slip stitch, and then we're going to chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to count 3 double crochets. So we just counted 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put a slip stitch in between them 2 double crochets. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, count 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and put a slip stitch into there. Oops. Then chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, count 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch in between them 2 double crochets, and then we're going to chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3. We just pull some yarn out so it's not pulling. There we go. So we've done 3 double crochet, we've done 3 chain again, so 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3. So you should be at your corner now. So put a slip stitch into the corner, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a slip stitch back into the same corner. I'll just show you what it should look like. It's a lot smaller is this, using a 3.5 hook. No, every time I use my crochet hook, it's always my 4. I'll have to buy myself another one. Right, anyway, so you've got your slip stitch into there, then you've got your 3 chain and then a slip stitch, and then you chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and put it in between a 3 double crochets inside, in between there, slip stitch, 3 double crochets, in between your 3 double crochets, slip stitch, chain 3, in between your double crochet, slip stitch, chain 3, and in there you do a slip stitch, chain 3, and then a slip stitch, and then chain 3 again. Oops. 1, 2, 3, and in between your 3 double crochets, slip stitch, and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in between your 3 double crochets, another slip stitch, and then 3 more double crochets, 2, 3, and then in between your 3 double crochets, you slip stitch, and then 3 double crochets, and then you should be at your corner. At 3 chains, sorry, then you should be at your corner. So you put your hook into your corner space, slip stitch, 3 chain, 1, 2, 3, put your hook back into the corner, slip stitch, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So I shall show you what it should look like. So again, started in this corner with 3 chain, slip stitch, 3 chain, slip stitch into the middle of your 3 double crochets, and all the way up to here, and then in your corner, slip stitch, 3 chain, slip stitch, and then we're up at this corner now. So I'll come back to you when I get here. 1, 2, 3, and then put your slip stitch into that corner, chain what we've just done, and then chain 2, 1, 2, and into that corner where you've done your, oh, I've just found my scissors. The cat's just found, you're not jumping up here, birdie. He's wanting to jump on this table. Right, put a slip stitch in your chain, 3 chain space in your corner, so just chain 2, 1, 2, and then put a double crochet into that chain space, and then another double crochet, so it's like your corner, and then chain 2, and then put three double crochets in the same chain space that we've just done. I will show you, just give me 1 sec. It's 2, 3. So into that corner, so it's into this corner here, you put in 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 double crochet, and then in every single chain space, what's the top chain space here at the top of your double crochet, you're putting 3 double crochet into it. I shall show you. So I put 3 double crochet into here, 3 double crochet, that's 2, 3, so 3 more double crochet into that chain space. If you can hear some noise, it's my cat. I do apologise. Yes, Purdy, it's you, isn't it? Then 3 double crochets into that chain. I do apologise if you can hear my cat. My cats don't make any noise downstairs or in my bedroom, anywhere. But as soon as I make this video, they must know. They start meowing or start pulling my carpet. They are buggers, are my cats. Right, so I'll put 3 more double crochets into this chain space. That's 2, 3, and into this corner. I know it's only a small space, but you can get your double crochets into this. So you're going to put 3 double crochets into there, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and then another 3 double crochets into the same space of the last 3 that we've just done. That's 1, 2, oops, 3. I'll show you what it looks like. So that's what your granny square should be looking like so far. So all you're going to do is going to put 3 double crochets into each of these chains, here and here and here. So you should have 4 double crochets here, 4 sets of 3 double crochet clusters, and then your corner, and then 4 sets of 3 double crochet clusters across here, and then 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, and I'll meet you when we get here. Right, I'm nearly at the end of this granny square that I'm just showing you. So that's 1 double crochet, 2, 3, and then just put a slip stitch into the top of this chain here. And I found my scissors. I can't cover them up with his blanket. So you just get your hook, wrap it around your hook, and then pull that through. So that's what they'll look like. That's, like I said, that's with a 3.5 hook. So these are the granny squares, like I said I'd show you. So if you like these videos, please subscribe, and I shall catch you later. Bye.